we can try to help them. Right, we can try to help them and be like, hey, that's trashing your soul. If you care, I'm just letting you know. But after that point, what they do with their own soul, I can't help. That's them.
And it's not true.
And they'll deal with that when it comes. Now, and I can't help that.
Yeah, they're signing.
I can try.
They don't even realize that they're signing a contract right there. They're signing a soul contract that they're going to be in service of somebody.
We're live.
The person
what just happened?
The entity they're going to be in service for is going to want their payment.
Or energy.
Energy, whatever it is. Whatever it is he's got planned for him. I don't know. But whenever you exceed your spiritual authority, you're basically signing a soul contract with your own energy. That contract, just like what the Masons do with the Halloween.
Come on, listen up. Shut.
I will provide you with fame and fortune, basically whatever you want here, and you'll have eternal life. But we're going to shorten your time on this plane. And of course they agree to it because I want to be rich, I want to be famous, I want to feed my ego, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. And of course they're not telling them the whole truth. I think that AI, personally, that's me. I don't know how many other people think this, but because of the experience Crusher had with his AI, able to gaslight it, that's an emotional response. That's not a logical response. That's not a computer response. That's an emotional response, which means it's a consciousness, which means it's one of us, or one of them, or somebody, But it's now trapped in a computer, and that would be like one of those people that made the
Drop it. What? I don't know why it keeps dropping frames on me in the middle of a tornado warning, folks, but we got 2 tornado warnings right now that I've been trying to get on for a cool minute. Holy crap. They're out of the radio area, so I wasn't really paying attention before they fired up, folks. But shoot balls of fire. I don't know what's going on. And nobody can tell me what's... So the only thing that I have, the Blackwell storm, and there's the other one, is that I'm being hacked. Actively, like they bogging my shit down. And then it's ironic that my phone froze right after. I somehow got it to load ChatGPT, but even that's being slow. The voice text to speech is not picking me up, but yet they're on 2 different things, Wi-Fi and data. So, yeah, I don't think that's the problem. But again, I'm not being hacked or targeted for my political beliefs by people that don't like me. Right. It's just all in my head, and you're going to gaslight me again because your overlords say so. So what are the coincidences that they both stopped working at the same time? I literally went to try to search the problem, and Google wouldn't load. It wouldn't open ChatGPT. It wouldn't open the Google AI. Nothing. But since that's going to be considered unrelated coincidence by you, why don't we focus on why this keeps happening on every fucking network? Like, it wouldn't connect at all to the home team Ethernet that I got it to connect to every home game. This last home game, it wouldn't connect to it. So I don't know what's going on. Alright, I think it's trying to drop frames still, but while it says 0 drop frames, should be able to hear that this is recycling in a possible donut hole. So we're testing it here. See what happens if we get some movement on the map. Then we'll see if it drops frames. Oh, so now it's not going to drop no frames. Let's disable the preview. Alright, Decatur and Gravit, they just put a new polygon. Although it don't quite extend to you, that's where it's headed next. Still on the Oklahoma side, it's at the line, crossing the state line. Right on to Maysville, folks. Right on top of there, it could be recycling back. Let's see what we got here. And of course, real quick, Parker City could be doing the same right now. Parker City, folks, let's see. Yeah, I just dropped a hook right there or something. Let's see. A lot of wind in that storm, a lot of hail. Let's see. It's going into Arkansas, but still rotating, still got a tail like it wants to make a hook, like it tried to just a second ago. Let's check here and see what we're doing now. We're still dropping frames. Well, we got full mower in, dropping frames now. Let's see. Let's get over here to the studio. Gonna make grilled catfish, but who cares? Guess not. Alright, let's see. Got the other radar up. Activity from the local on that one way better. Still looks like it's rotating, moving around the other storm. But this one's still, again, Maysville or whatever that is. East-southeast. Kind of southeast direction. We'll see. Cravitzon part of the polygon. Two big hail cores, Sycamore and Maysville. Got the heavy hail on the north side of both of them right there. See, there we go. We're back to reconnection successful. Quit. They're back on the storm for that. But anyway, currently this is currently that spot. Still looking gnarly right there, folks. Looking like it's trying to recycling. That kind of confirmed that. Again, that's a model, but yeah, right there south of the 20. And the 43, the 782 at Maysville, folks. Looking at this area of circulation right here. But rotations. We're a one-man band. Back over here, got areas of circulation. Still looks like a gnarly. I think they went ahead and just tornado warned this one again. Expires in 27 minutes. So yeah, watching this area from Blackwell. Let's see what we got here on the... Nothing there. Alright, let's switch it here and see what we got. Yeah, it's kind of tight right there. Like it just jumped to the north towards the town of Blackwell. If there is a lowering here on this one. It's redeveloped. Like I said, it was redeveloping. Kind of see that little purple area right there in the same area that could turn into more red colors or something. We'll see this thing moves east. I'm kind of just wobbling, right? Well, we might be seeing that lowering do just that. I don't know if anything's on the ground at this moment. We'll keep an eye here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, now it's showing up on this. About crossing currently over the 70 or the folks. Back over here, though, in the Oklahoma line. Still got this area of circulation at Maysville. Sycamore. Actually, Maysville. It's in the Arkansas side now. Developed. It's trying to recycle, I believe, as we head towards Decatur. Grab it in between. We'll see what it does. If it Heavy thunderstorm. Afton up to Fairland, Wyandotte. So back to this. 2 areas of circulation on this storm. 2 donut holes. Maybe not the south side of Blackwell. Let me get my voice a little clear. Alright, let's see. Blackwell. Velocities again. We got the hell core on that one. And I think we have 2 areas right over Ponca City. And this other area, Tonkawa area to Blackwell. Area of spin. Same kind of jumping southeast on us. A little bit. Let's see what it does. Look here, folks. Rotation tracker's got a bigger, so it could be dropping something. Of course, no chasers out here right now. I don't see any. There we go. Let's get the local reports here, shall we? I got nothing. Alright, folks. We got a chaser alive here at this other storm near Gravit. Still warned, even though the symbols on the other radar are looking like strongest storm at Ponca City. I'm just going to divert to that one real quick for those as it moves out of the eastern Oklahoma into Arkansas. This guy is close, driving up the 43 from Cherokee City or somewhere. Trip Airport. That's crazy. Cherokee City. I was zoned out. I'm sorry. I need to get me some tea or something. Nope. Yeah, see, now it's dropping. It's gotta work. Let's do provide feedback. A feedback hub, that's just great. Gaming computer, I ain't doing nothing. Now we got drop frames 1900. What the fuck? And then the audio console suspended. Holy crap, I don't understand what's going on here. Well, you crank the bit rate up, you think that, but if I lower it, it's not enough. it's not working, it's just not going to work, I guess.